মমতা ব্যানার্জি ঈশ্বরের নামে শপথ করিতেছি যে বিধি দ্বারা স্থাপিত ভারতবর্ষের সংবিধানের প্রতি আমি অকপট শ্রদ্ধা ও নিষ্ঠা পোষণ করিব।
Mamata Banerjee came to power in West Bengal for the first time in 2011, ending 34 years of left rule in the state. In 2014, during the Lok Sabha elections, while much of India was swept by the Modi wave, West Bengal backed Trinamool Congress, with Mamata Banerjee's party winning 34 out of the 42 seats in the state. 2 years later, when it came to defending her governance record in West Bengal, she emerged triumphant, securing 211 out of 294 seats. The BJP won just 3. The primary opposition in the state to the Trinamool Congress was the Congress Left Alliance. But things had already begun changing. The BJP had set its eyes on West Bengal and expanded significantly its grassroots presence. The RSS also played an important role in deepening contact between the cadre and the people, and the BJP in time became the most vocal opposition in West Bengal, so much so that it began emerging as a potential alternative. And the Prime Minister Narendra Modi campaigned aggressively in West Bengal in the 2019 elections. His party won 18 seats to the TMC's 22, and the BJP dislodged the left and the Congress as the principal contender against Mamata Banerjee. Yes, it was a national election with a different set of priorities on the part of the electorate, but the BJP's status as the foremost opposition to the TMC was cemented. So, when the 2021 state elections approached, many felt there was a genuine possibility that for the first time in the state's history, the BJP would form a government in West Bengal. Its campaign certainly gave that impression, and even its leaders appeared bullish, with Amit Shah, the Home Minister, expecting more than 200 seats.
दीदी, कान खोल कर सुन लो, आज लाखों लोगों की हाजिरी में कहने आया हूं मैं, जब विधानसभा के चुनाव का परिणाम आए, परिणाम देख लेना, इस बार 200 सीटों से ज्यादा सीटों के साथ भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार बनने जा रही है.
Alleged corruption during the TMC's governance, allegations of Muslim appeasement, the law and order situation, nepotism, these were some of the campaign planks of the BJP that they hoped would convince the electorate that the time had come for a change.
दीदी, समस्या सुरक्षा बलों की नहीं है, समस्या आपकी हिंसक राजनीति की है. समस्या छप्पा वोट, ये छप्पा वोट रुकने पर आपकी बौखलाहट अब सामने आई है. समस्या आपकी भड़काऊ बयानबाजी की है. आप बंगाल के लोगों को डराने की, उनमें भय फैलाने की जितनी कोशिश कर रही हैं, उतने ही ज्यादा लोग आपको हराने के लिए एकजुट हो रहे हैं.
The TMC also appeared vulnerable because it was plagued with several prominent defections, including Suvendu Adhikari, who was principally responsible for consolidating the TMC's presence in Nandigram among other parts of the state in the aftermath of the agitations against the ruling left government when the TMC was in opposition. In 2011, not long after her party won the state elections for the first time in West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee contested a bypoll from Bhawanipur within Kolkata and won. She retained that seat in 2016 quite comfortably. In the 2019 Lok Sabha elections, when the BJP delivered a really strong fight against the Trinamool Congress, the results in the Bhawanipur Assembly segment, which is part of the Kolkata Dakshin parliamentary constituency, were interesting. The TMC won the seat overall, but in the Bhawanipur Assembly segment, The difference in votes for the TMC and the BJP was just a little over 3,000 in the former's favour. In the build-up to the assembly elections in 2021, Suvendu Adhikari, formerly Mamata Banerjee's protege, now arch-rival, declared his candidature from Nandigram. What was weighing on Mamata Banerjee's mind when not long after, she too took the fight to the BJP in Nandigram by choosing to contest from there and not Bhabanipur?
আমি নন্দীগ্রামেই লড়ছি। আমি যখন কথা দিই কথা রাখি। আমি যাদবপুর থেকে জীবন শুরু করেছিলাম, যাদবপুরেও আমি দাঁড়িয়ে ছিলাম এবং যখন কেউ সেখান থেকে দাঁড়াতে চায়নি, তারপরে আমি হাজরায় আমায় মারা হয়, আমি সারা শরীরে চোট নিয়ে কন্টেস্ট করি। তখন কন্টেস্ট করার মতো পরিস্থিতি ছিল না, তা সত্ত্বেও আমি দক্ষিণ কলকাতায় কন্টেস্ট করেছিলাম। তারপরে আমি ভবানীপুরে আমি 7 বার कॉन्टेस्ट করেছি, 8 बार इलेक्शने 7 बार जीतेছি।
विधानसभा के अंदर नंदीग्राम में ममता बनर्जी चुनाव हारी, ये बात बोलना नहीं जाएगा। टीएमसी का इसमें दिक्कत है, ये हम लोग का शिकार है। लेकिन जो अध्यक्ष है विधानसभा में विपक्ष का संरक्षण देना उनकी काम है। अध्यक्ष ने बोला ये सबजुडिस मैटर है, इस बात को विधानसभा में रिकॉर्ड नहीं किया जाएगा।
Many believe that she was taking the bull by the horns. It was a heated election campaign in West Bengal and towards the latter phases plagued by the second wave of the COVID-19 pandemic. Mamata Banerjee held her own and the TMC bettered its own performance from 2016, winning 213 seats. The BJP had gone all out and came in second, capturing 38.5% of the vote share and winning 77 seats, relegating the Congress-CPM alliance to virtual irrelevance. But there was also disappointment for the TMC. Mamata Banerjee had lost to Suvendu Adhikari in Nandigram by a margin of 1,956 votes.
Lots at stake for Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee from this very important constituency of Bhawanipur. The battle now has come to Bhawanipur, which is not only the constituency that will see a head-on fight between the BJP and the Trinamool Congress, but this is Mamata Banerjee's home turf. The people of Bhawanipur have seen the Chief Minister struggle, have seen her rise through the ranks, and now of course she is back in Bhawanipur to fight the electoral battle once again. The stake is extremely high as Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee fights to retain the top post of the state. While the Trinamool Congress is extremely confident, saying that the people of Bengal have already given a landslide victory to the party here. It's only a formal election now left for the Chief Minister to bounce back. And of course, this time the stakes are high because what happens in Bhawanipur is going to echo in the national capital as the Chief Minister aspires a national role.
In the aftermath of the TMC's victory, there was violence in West Bengal, with political workers of several opposition parties, particularly the BJP, being targeted. Many died, there were allegations of rape and vandalism, and the ruling dispensation led by Mamata Banerjee tried to play down the scale of what had happened.
The target is only Bengal because I am fighting the battle. I am the only women CM. I am fighting the battle. I am doing the struggle and I am from the struggle. He knows that only I can give him the fitting reply. That's why we want peaceful election. Every time I am appealing the people for peaceful election. Why they are not allowing? Who fired? Who killed our people? Within this election time, more than 18 people are being killed. Under this election commission time, 18 more than. Even out of that, maybe 13 from our party. Even if Panchayat election, you people have raised so many issues, but Panchayat election also never happened this. And whatever the incident happened, all election commission appointed the people. It is not that our state government appointed the people and incident happened. All the officers are being appointed by election commission and recommended by BJP.
One of our karyakartas in Sitahati has lost his life while trying to vote while in the queue in front of his mother. In another incident in Mathabhanga, 4 people have lost their lives as a result of firing from the central forces because of a gherao which they had done of the central forces and an attempt to snatch their weapons. For both these incidents, we blame the provocative utterances of Mamta Banerjee, who has been making no secret of the fact that the central forces have to be combated directly through gherao in all possible ways.
Imagine what I saw when I went to Kuch Bihar, Dinhata, Sitalkuchi. I could see that tale which you can never imagine. Vandalism of the houses, rapes, killings. I asked 3 questions to the people. 3 questions. 1, why did you not go to the police? The response was, we will walk into a police station as victim. We will come out as accused. And then we will suffer reprisals at the hands of the ruling party workers. Second, I asked, did anyone from the government ever come to you? Answer was no. I also asked them, with pain in my heart, did any journalist come to you? The 4th pillar, that was not there. When I went to Nandigram, I had to take to a scooter. I had to take to a 3-wheeler. And you cannot imagine my plight. What excruciating pain I suffered when they told me in one voice, caught my feet, did not want to leave my feet. We are prepared to change our religion, if that can be passport to life.
The NHRC dispatched a fact-finding team which made some scathing observations about what had transpired. Petitions were filed in the Calcutta High Court for a CBI probe, and the court in August delivered a serious setback to the West Bengal government, criticizing the police for inaction, for not acting with alacrity to complaints amid serious violations of fundamental rights. The court ordered a CBI probe into incidents of rape and murder and called for the constitution of an SIT to investigate the other cases of violence.
हाई कोर्ट का धन्यवाद दे रहा हूँ. इतने दिन से आज 120 दिन हो गया मगर बॉडी तो अभी तक नहीं मिला. पुलिस खड़ा होके मेरा भाई का मर्डर किया. ओसी खुद वहाँ पे था और ओसी और नारकेलडांगा थाना का एसआई रत्ना सरकार खुद मिलके मेरे माँ से ब्लैंक पेपर पे साइन करके जाली एफआईआर बनाया. जब केस लाल बाजार के हाथ में दिया तब होमिसाइड डिपार्टमेंट आके हमको बोल रहा है कि परेशपाल सपन समंदर के नाम मत बोलो, ये सब नेता लोग है टीएमसी का. टीएमसी पार्टी पुलिस और ममता बनर्जी का किया हुआ है काम. अभी मुझे कोर्ट के ऊपर भरोसा था, अभी सीबीआई हुआ, मुझे लगता है अभी न्याय मिलेगा.
One of the lawyers representing the victims of post-poll violence was Priyanka Tibrewal. She is now the BJP's candidate who will take on none other than Mamta Banerjee in the Bhawanipur by-poll set for the 30th of September.
It's a do-or-die battle for the Bharatiya Janata Party here in battlefield Bhawanipur. They have pitched Priyanka Tibrewal against Mamta Banerjee. But who is Priyanka Tibrewal? She has been associated with BJP's Yuva Morcha here in West Bengal since 2014 and also fought several legal cases for the party and its leaders here in West Bengal. But most recently, Priyanka Tibrewal was one of the prime petitioners in the post-poll violence matter, which left the Mamta Banerjee government red-faced after the Calcutta High Court ordered a CBI investigation into cases of post-poll violence which comprise of murder and sexual assault. Thereafter, the BJP has decided to field Priyanka Tibrewal against Mamta Banerjee. The party feels that if Priyanka Tibrewal can defeat Mamta Banerjee in the Calcutta High Court, she can very well do it here in Bhawanipur as one of the daughters of West Bengal. A poll cry that the Trinamool Congress has been using for its campaigning. But the question remains, can Priyanka Tebriwal be a giant slayer? Because in the recently concluded West Bengal Assembly elections, Priyanka had lost from the Entally constituency to the Trinamool Congress candidate. But this is her second chance and probably one of the most crucial battles that she will fight here from Bhawanipur constituency against Mamta Banerjee, who looks at retaining the top post of the state.
It's not just a prestige battle, but one that will be fought on the plank of the West Bengal government's alleged inaction during the post-poll violence in the state. The BJP has made it a key election issue and has deployed several senior ministers for campaigning and, as usual, is sparing no effort. Not long after her party's election victory in West Bengal, Mamta Banerjee also visited Delhi and met the Congress President Sonia Gandhi. There was talk about the possibility of forming a national alliance in the build-up to the 2024 Lok Sabha elections to take on the Modi-led BJP. Such overtures have been made in the past too, but nothing concrete has materialized.
Sonia ji invited me for a cup of tea. Rahul ji is also there. So we met. We discussed the political situation in general, and also we discussed about Pegasus to COVID situation, and also we discussed about the unity of the opposition. So all we discussed. It was a very good meeting, positive meeting. I think the positive result must come out in the next future. देखिए, बीजेपी को हराने के लिए सबको एक होना जरूरी है. हम अकेला कुछ नहीं है, सब एक साथ में मिलकर काम करना पड़ेगा.
The Congress party responded by not putting up a candidate to contest against Mamta Banerjee in Bhawanipur. Are these indications of what might transpire in 2024?
The Congress this time has decided not to field any candidate against Chief Minister Mamta Banerjee from Bhawanipur constituency. This coming, of course, after the meeting Sonia Gandhi and Mamta Banerjee had in New Delhi. Mamta Banerjee is extremely clear about her aim to defeat Narendra Modi in 2024. And Congress there supporting the Trinamool Congress in the Bhawanipur election, even though the West Bengal Pradesh Congress Committee had decided to field a candidate. That idea was turned down by none other than the Congress's interim president Sonia Gandhi. But in all of this, the Congress now has been shifted to the galleries where they will be sitting and watching the Bhawanipur battle, which is a triangular one, but the left, of course, has been completely decimated in the recently concluded West Bengal elections. And now the Congress party in the gallery view of the Bhawanipur by-polls.
All eyes are on what will happen on the 30th of September.
There's sun, there's rain, and there is political drama here in Bhawanipur, which will decide Chief Minister Mamta Banerjee's fate on the 30th of September. The stakes are high as Chief Minister Mamta Banerjee needs to win the by-election from this Bhawanipur constituency to retain the top post of the state. Now, Bhawanipur constituency is known as Mini Bharat. It's something that both the political, parties are using in their campaigning. It's called Mini Bharat because of the population. While there is, of course, the majority Hindu Bengali residing within Bhawanipur constituency, there is a sizable population of Sikh and Gujaratis, basically the non-Bengali speaking population. And of course, this population is not only urban, well-educated, well-informed, but also affluent. So for the people of Bhawanipur, it won't be local issues which will be in focus, but national issues which will be in focus when they cast their ballot on the 30th of September. Now, of course, Chief Minister Mamta Banerjee has national aspirations, and that is extremely clear from the Trinamool Congress. Chief Minister Mamta Banerjee wants to pitch herself as the strongest contender against Narendra Modi in 2024 amongst all the opposition parties after the landslide victory in the 2021 assembly elections here in West Bengal, where the Trinamool Congress came back with a big majority. And now the Trinamool Congress feel that it's just a formality now for Chief Minister Mamta Banerjee to return as the Chief Minister with a larger margin of vote after being defeated in Nandigram by her protege Shubhendu Adhikari. But of course, Bhawanipur constituency will be the deciding constituency for Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee on the 30th of September.